Hi there, and welcome. I'm Dr. Jane Varner from the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, here with the doctor's message. If you are the parent or caregiver of a teenager, you can probably remember the exact day when your bubbly, talkative little child suddenly began grunting single-word responses to your questions, when eye-rolling, deep sighs, and frank silence became part of almost every interaction. Well, much of this is part of a teen's normal growth and development, but here are some strategies for improving communication with the teen in your life. Make time to talk. The combination of hectic schedules and the wide availability of portable electronics make communication challenging, if not impossible. Prioritize it by carving out a little face time each day, whether that's having a meal together, a bedtime chat, or even a car ride. Set up some parameters. No phones, no earbuds, TV's off. Many teens activate at night, and while they've been quiet all day, at bedtime, you can't get them to stop talking. Ask them about things that are important to them, like their friends, the music they listen to, even their classes at school. Their world is not necessarily the same as your world. And that's okay. It's just really important to understand what's happening in their lives. And speaking of asking questions, ask to understand, not to judge. Questions like, are you planning to actually study for the test this time? Highlight past failures and can put your teen on the defensive, and your opportunity is lost. Instead, try asking something like, what can I do to ensure that you have enough time to study for your test? The difference here is subtle, but the message is clear, that you are there to support them, and at this point in their lives, they really need that. Avoid broad generalizations like, you never, or you always. These statements will also put your teen on the defensive. Instead, simply make the expectation clear. Try this. I expect you to take your plate to the sink after dinner. It is part of being a good citizen in this household. I'll continue to remind you until you remember yourself. And if I forget, I expect you to remind me. Finally, celebrate successes, even the small ones. Our teens often put on their toughest face, but deep down inside, they are often scared and terribly insecure. If they do just a little bit better on a test, or they finish a book, or they do a good job cleaning up their room, even if you had to remind them, or they make an assist in a game, whatever it is, make a big deal about it. They'll probably look at you, shrug their shoulders, and say, it's really no big deal. But I promise you, they love to hear it. Again, I'm Dr. Jane Varner with the doctor's message.